Well, some exciting news today from this morning, earlier in the day, specifically right around, they say it was right around 4 a.m. There was heard in remote Elbert County and a booming noise that woke some people up. Some people wondered what it was. Was it thunder? Was it something else? Well, it turns out that boom was the sound of something happening to one of the columns of the Georgia Guidestones, which is located in remote Elbert County. And it seems that this boom, whatever it was composed of, whether it was dynamite, whether it was some other substance, toppled one of the columns of the Guidestones. And so now this this one particular column has been broken into pieces, and you can go see some other channels, specifically some Atlanta news channels where they've covered this story, and see how this particular one of the four columns, each of them has the quote-unquote 10 commandments, and of course the first commandment is to reduce the number of the population to 500 million, to reduce the population of the earth by something like 95% of what it is right now. How are they going to do that, one wonders, but one doesn't know, and they don't say, but that's the first thing that's listed on the Georgia Guidestones. It's this monument that was put there under mysterious circumstances. Nobody really knows exactly why that area was chosen for it. Nobody really knows the shadowy personages who threw together this monument. It went up in the early 80s originally, and it's a sort of globalist, depopulationist landmark. It's them saying, this is what we believe, this is what we intend to do. And it's put up in this Stonehenge-esque kind of way. And I've been to it a couple of times. You can go back on my channel and see where I have visited the Georgia Guidestones a couple of times. One of the times I had a conversation about 9/11 with I Am Serious of MGTOW News. I can't remember the name of his channel right now. It's something like MGTOW News. But anyhow, somebody, in essence, somebody has it seems deliberately demolished a goodly part of the Georgia Guidestones. Now the whole monument is not in ruins, unfortunately. That's something that would be a lot more rousing, visually speaking, to see the whole thing just absolutely destroyed. That would really make one's day. But seeing it in this, seeing the state of its sacred geometry just thrown off, and seeing one of these columns just knocked to shreds and scattered all about in the grass surrounding the monument, is still a sight for sore eyes, I would say. The GBI, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, the state branch of the FBI, is saying that they do suspect that explosives were used. I haven't heard anything about what the evidence they have for that. I haven't heard anything about the specific type of explosives that were supposedly used, whether it was detonated or whether they used some other way to set these explosions off. But in any case, they knocked down one of the columns, and it looks like the column that they knocked down, from what I can tell, I don't know this for sure, but I think it's the one with the English language on one side and the Russian language on the other. That would have been the most crucial column. You know, when the monument first went up was still in the 80s during the height of the Cold War. I mean, we're back in the Cold War now, aren't we? But this was Cold War I, and so rendering these commandments in English on one side, Russian on the other side, was sort of a way of, you know, had an obvious globalist message in and of itself. And then they're also written in Swahili and Arabic and Hebrew and a few other languages on the other stones. But one of the columns is just down for the count, and it'll be interesting to see what happens from here. Like if they try to rebuild it, you know, that would make for an interesting optics, wouldn't it? If they sent men out there to like try to, or maybe they would re-chisel it somewhere else and then move it on back out to restore the monument. If they were to do that, you know, then that would make for a very interesting sight. Like, for these people, they really want this monument to stand, if they choose to do that, or they might just take the L and just decide to leave it the way it is and just move on. Who knows? Right now, it looks like the monument area is roped off, and that there's some warning of, you know, there's some bomb warning or something. But I think that's just an excuse for the authorities to keep people away. I doubt there's any other. I doubt there's any other explosions that are about to happen, but we'll see. It was truly a victimless crime. 4 a.m. Nobody was there. You know, people visit the monuments during the day, but in the wee hours of the morning, nobody was there. But those hunks of granite with those globalist commandments chiseled into them, and it was at that time that our artful dodger struck. And I gotta say, thumbs up and high five. Well done. Okay, just wanted to let y'all know about this. Thanks for watching.